don't care what you do, I only care about you. And I don't care what you say, or you're coming my way. And I don't care what your mama say, and I don't care what your papa say.
Yeah, so it's just play with noises, play with, you know, like right now my 3-year-old says, Daddy, listen, I can whistle. He goes, and I was like, you're on, man, you're right there. Another 8 years, you're going to be really good. They just mess around, don't be shy, and, you know, mimic, I would say mimic everything. Now that can get a little dangerous sometimes because some people get offended when you mimic them.
Don't worry, we got all the evidence.
The tendency is to let go when you usually let go. That's so heavy, it falls really quick. So let go of it up here. Give it a little bit of speed, power.
Yes!
Where are you from?
North Carolina.
See, I was going to say Brooklyn with that accent.
Yeah.
Alright, next one.
You want more?
You'd want to... Not this.
Push that straight up.
For demo purposes.
Is that gonna go?
No, it's solid.
Alright.
They'll take some of that meat off the inside there. They never take it off the outside for some reason. It's always on the inside. Average 5 feet and 100 pounds. They're very lightweight people. So their style of fire making is different in that there's one method where you can put it against your chest like this, do this. One method against your side like this and jam it against a rock. This is the Barry Keegan method. He likes this. This is Mel DeWeese. He likes it up here. I like it on the ground like Aitas do it because I don't have any strength. I don't weigh anything. So you pretty formidable guy. You probably pick many method you like that's comfortable to you. Okay. I need a fire hearth. Let's use this one. Oh, another thing. Today's really a humid day. I never prepare materials until I'm ready to start a fire on a humid day with bamboo. Because the bamboo, the silica structure out here is protecting the bamboo from getting really thin. Okay, now we need a notch. One of the keys to this is having a notch that's nice and wide. I find people that put a lot of work into this making the fire, their notches are too narrow. And if you'll look at this fire saw, you'll see all the friction here on the two corners. You want to minimize all the friction in the center by making the notch as wide as possible. That's it. Okay, take the bowler knife and just scrape the side of dead bamboo and get a handful of real fluffy tinder. I've done this with Spanish moss. I've used pine, not pine, what do you call it? Palm fibers, all kinds of things for it. I've used coconut fibers. I've used cottonwood bark, the inner cottonwood bark. Okay, so you need a bunch of fluffy there. And it has to be stringy. It can't be real fine and powdery, or as the knot starts to grow, it falls through. And you need something like this to support the ember. It doesn't make the ember, it supports the ember. The ember is produced on the two corners. If you've had a real good event, you'll have two embers. If you've been all right, you'll have at least one ember. And if you don't have it that day, well, then you won't have any. As we all can attest. I don't know anything more humbling in life than fire starters. Anyone that thinks they got that licked every time, in my opinion, is a fool. Okay. First one of the day, so let's see. And notice I have a little bridge on top to keep it in place, but I'm not crushing it. If you crush it, it also is counterproductive. Okay. Set. You'd like to have that blade straight up, but if you can't get it straight up, then I'll tilt this board just a little bit. Okay, see how we do. And then it's like a lot of other events. You get this thing warmed up. You'll smell it first, then you'll see a little smoke. And this is how I do hand drill too. I sneak up on it. All old men do it that way. We sneak up on it. So I'm not putting any effort into this at all. Just moving, flowing with it, get my back moving. I'm enjoying the ride. You get smoke. More speed. You can talk to it. Who's your daddy? A little more speed. Now I'm going to start going after it. Got good smoke. Got good energy left. So I'm going to go after it. On this corner, but none on that corner. Didn't look that bad, did it?
So you start with the knife here, cut to that line, and then bring it across. And as you start to do it, you'll see what I mean by, you can't just lay the blade on there upright. So it's bisected. A straight flat blade is weaker than any curve in either direction. It'll kind of happen.
Now is that sinew or milkweed? Very nice.
Make sure it's sharp. Make sure it's sharp but dull.
Yep. What? So you want your spindle.
And it's so much trickier to preheat a whole pot for a set of 5 or 6 pots, which is how I do it.
I gotta pace myself. I'm like, there you go.
Clockwise, if somebody wants to trade for it, they put what they'd like to trade for it on the edge of the blanket closest to them. You go all the way around, and if you don't want to trade for that thing, you either say pass or you pass your hand across, left to right or right to left, flat. That's pass. And everybody puts out what they're interested in trading for that central item.